Some social media puts all your information out in the street. Reddit lets you overshare, but never reveal your name, or the reverse, or somewhere in between. Or
Every little thing you do, it gets me thinking. By another shot, you got me drinking. Girl, you shut me down and there's no witness. Got me in my feelings. she would never listen. All the alcohol is in my liver. I guess I lost and you're the winner. Missing your touch, you were a good kisser. I was born a saint, but now I'm a sinner. Falling, falling for you. For you. For you. Falling, falling for you. For you. For you. Falling, falling for you. For you. For you. Falling, falling for you. All the times with you, they just fly by. All the memories pop up on my timeline. Changing colors on me like you're tie-dye. Got me falling for you, I ain't like a skydive. See you in another dimension. Can't sleep on my night's rest. Baby girl, you were my best friend. Best friend. Everything you do, it gets me thinking. By another shot, you got me drinking. Girl, you shut me down and there's no witness. Got me in my feels, she would never listen. All the alcohol is in my liver. I guess I lost and you're the winner. Missing your touch, you were a good kisser. I was born to sing, but now I'm a sinner. Falling, falling for you. For you. For you. Falling, falling for you. For you. For you. Falling, falling for you. For you. For you. Falling, falling for you. For you. Standing in the street alone. Her head was down, face locked onto her phone. And I wished I had a number so I could be color unknown. And then I tell her to look into my eyes and never let it go. gets me thinking. By another shot, you got me drinking. Girl, you shut me down and there's no witness. Got me in my feels, she would never listen. All the alcohol is in my liver. I guess I lost and you're the winner. Missing your touch, you were a good kisser. I was born a saint, but now I'm a sinner. Falling for you. For you. For you. Falling for you. For you. For you. Falling for you. For you. For you. Falling for you. For you. All the times with you, they just glide by. All the memories pop up on my timeline. Changing colors on me like you're tie-dye. Got me falling for you, I ain't like a skydive. See you in another dimension. Can't sleep on my night's rest. Baby girl, you were my best friend. Best friend. Everything you do, it gets me thinking. By another shot, you got me drinking. Girl, you shut me down and there's no witness. Got me in my feels, she would never listen. All the alcohol is in my liver. I guess I lost and you're the winner. Missing your touch, you were a good kisser. I was born a saint, but now I'm a sinner. Falling for you. For you. For you. Falling for you. For you. For you. Falling for you. For you. For you. Falling for you. For you.
Ain't no love like a real love, but it goes so fast. All tied up like a captive. I'm on to you. Used to pay to run my life, standing on rainbows, playing it cool. I was proud in ages, and I've no more patience. So won't you please stay a bit longer? You're making me stronger, making me stronger. Stay a bit longer. You're making
'Cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now. 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 You cashed in on my promises. You know I'm too generous. Now I've learned to never help you out. 'Cause I'm done cleaning
gets ingrained in my head, and I start to see. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a, yeah.
I'm on my own, broken alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Just stare, 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over. Keep you warm by the roaring sea. You meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. My darling dear, you're never here. When I'm in pain, you hide and disappear. Like shadows in the atmosphere, charting the stratosphere. Yeah. I prayed for you and kept you near, in hopes you'd chase away my fears. I'm on my own, you made it so, and now I'm chasing nightmares through. I used to run with you through the great big leaves, laugh at you when you laugh at me. Hope for us because I believe the home was just you and me. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me.
Do you remember how you held me then? Now you got me reaching out. And do you see you got me falling in more times than I can get out. Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, how long do I got to keep you, to keep you? Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, trying so hard not to keep you, to keep you. Oh, you make me wanna talk back to you. Say it like that. If I hate you, then find someone new. Baby, but you know I never will. No, so I choke you down just like a pill.
Never ever find the right words, and there's no way this is real life. There's no telling you're the right girl, so I can only say that it feels right. It feels right, it feels right. Yeah, I can only say that it feels right. It feels right, it feels right. Yeah, I can only say that it feels right. Going with the gut, never had a doubt, felt like this is just a must. Put me in perspective, I'm the deepest in the cut. Everybody tuning in, but this is just for us now. We know I ain't ballin' yet, hoes wanna holler, oh no, I don't call them back. Girl, let me see you hold it down, we gon' have a blast. Cause I just wanna know what you gonna do with all of that. Ain't gotta say a word, I know what's up, you can have it all. Watch me rip it off, I'll admit it, you got me feeling hella love. Even when it's going down, know that we gon' live it up. Young shot caller, always been a baller. Know that you the one, I can feel it in my heart. Yeah, I won't stop charging, we go and come harder. I can see you and I, way beyond the stars, girl. I can never ever find the right words, and there's no way this is real life. There's no telling you're the right girl, so I can only say that it feels right. It feels right. It feels right. It feels right. It feels right.
What happens when we mash up the metaverse, digital twin simulation?
Hi, Cyberspruce here, back with another Ordinal Markup video, episode 3, and it's been a day and I can get E23 Ordinal. Yeah, now we're already clicking a lot, and the dynamic factors, what didn't even take much, and these reset, but that's okay, because I can get more of these. I might want. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to get that, and nothing else. That only gets me one factor. Even all of that gives me just a single factor, and I can't do anything else, unfortunately, other than wait. So I'm just going to wait a day. I can probably, honestly, there's a chance, especially with the dynamic factors, there's a chance I can get all the way up to omega to the omega squared, which is I think that gives me E100 ordinal points. I'm actually just gonna do this just so I can speed it up very slightly for this, because I'm just gonna be like gone for a day. So yeah, see in a bit. Okay, I'm back a day later, and I can get E102 ordinal points because I'm up to omega to the omega squared plus 2, which essentially means I'm now like bigger than chained arrow notation, bigger than anything in my numbers getting bigger series so far. It is ridiculous. Anyway, also the dynamic factor was at 10 times there. We're just gonna get the factor shift going, which I think this may be the last one, because I think it only goes down to base 3. So here we go. Look at this. Requires grams number ordinal points, which is that amount. Psi capital omega to the capital omega times a bit complicated. So we're already that we're gonna get this, and then we're gonna get factors as well. We can literally get almost everything. We can get so many factors that we're clicking. The dynamic factors are, they're still the same. There's E200 ordinal points, and now, infinity, because E308s. And if I do this, we're clicking even faster now. The thing is, though, I need to grind all the way to omega to the omega to the omega. I think that's literally what I'm gonna need. So this may seem like I am overpowered, and actually I am overpowered. This is omega squared times 2 in the fast growing hierarchy is an utterly insane number. Like you don't even know. It's like 5 entry arrays in beef, which is a notation, and it's like it's powerful, and I'm really not sure what this factor shift is gonna do. I think it unlocks the next major mechanic in the game. So I am not sure how long I have to wait. I hope it's not too long. But yeah, we're up to omega to the omega squared times 2 plus 2. We're gonna need omega squared times 2 plus omega 2 plus 2. Once we get that, then we are gonna be able to get to omega to the omega to the omega. And yeah, see you in a bit. Okay, I'm back after a few days. I just haven't had the chance to do much, and you can see I have gotten psi of omega, capital Omega, as the ordinal, which is epsilon naught, by the way. Which means that we've reached a legendary epsilon naught. Also, the reason why it's red instead of blue here, I just I just fiddle around with the settings of my computer. I was trying to do something else, and I just came across this, and I'm like, maybe I can just change the color. So I guess it's just a change of pace. But anyway, it looks like the only thing, like, this doesn't work. So it looks like the only thing we can do is infinity. And now I have this many ordinal points, and this is a tetrational amount of ordinal points. So it's not the most overpowered thing ever, but it's still pretty OP. I'm not exactly sure what to do here. Ooh, I just maxed all, and this happened. I have capital omega times little omega, which I think is epsilon sub omega. And now I have more ordinal points. I guess. Oh, it's doing it like, it's so fast that it's just doing it like this. But the thing is that these ordinal are so big that I see. So I guess. Yeah, now we're at epsilon sub epsilon naught. I guess I can just max all here. And it looks like I just have to. It looks like it's another tier of clicking. Like, of just. And now this is, I think, zeta naught. I think I checked the. Yeah, it's Buchholz. That's the one. That's probably the one that'll be best used. I'm gonna need more. I think I need capital omega is the capital omega times 10. Is there any way I can speed any of this up? I don't think there is. Is this just gonna be spamming click? Can I? I don't think there's any. Oh, I can do this. Okay, this actually does speed up quite a bit. I'm glad that's there. This is gonna take a while.
Play C, E flat, G,
Here, and it looks like I just have to. It looks like it's another tier of clicking, like, of just. And now this is, I think, zeta naught. I think I checked the. Yeah, it's Buchholz. That's the one. That's probably the one that'll be best used. I'm gonna need more. I think I need capital omega is the capital omega times 10. Is there any way I can speed any of this up? I don't think there is. Is this just gonna be spamming click? Can I? I don't think there's any. Oh, I can do this. Okay, this actually does speed up quite a bit. I'm glad that's there. This is gonna take a while because this is an ordinal collapsing function. You're dealing with the insanity that is an ordinal collapsing function. Ordinal collapsing functions are insane. They are more powerful than other ordinal notations. And now we are up to phi omega sub 0. And so basically where we are at now. Also, is this not working? It's working. The number we are at now is now like bigger than like epsilon naught growth. Like that. I'm trying to think what function, like the there's a lot of functions that do revolve around epsilon naught level growth. Like for example, the one row batch CQ matrix system, that we are bigger than that. We're bigger than almost everything, or not almost everything, just because there's an infinite amount of numbers, and infinite is bigger than anything else. But we are currently at a number so ridiculous that it's like, at this point, like even on a Googleological scale, this is a ridiculous number. Like that's how big it is. It's like it's crazy. I know it's gonna get even bigger, and we're gonna get to like tree 3 eventually. Like, yes, tree 3. That is a number you can reach in this game. That is how ridiculous it is. And I think I'm getting close to capital Omega power. Hi, Cyberspruce here, back with another Ordinal Markup video, episode 4. I've seen pictures of late game players, and they still have base 3, and I have enough Ordinal points. Actually, I need to get this. There we go. And I'm back to base 10, but I have a factor boost. Do I have any booster? I have one booster. Each factor is twice as powerful. Unlock auto clicker for maxing all. Ooh, I can do any, and there's a bunch of stuff here which I don't need to. And there's an auto buyers, but I don't. It's tier 2 automation. I get it because this is like tier 1 automation, and tier 2 is gonna be the next level. So I'm not sure what I should do. Each factor is twice as powerful. That could be really powerful. Infinity auto clicker. I don't really need that. And there's auto clicker for maxing all. I don't know what that does. I'm just gonna go here. Each factor is twice as powerful. I think that is something I'm gonna need. And right now it's just the same. I'm just gonna keep going for the required. I need 200 Ordinal points to do the first factor shift. I need capital Omega plus 1 Ordinal points to do the next factor boost. So I know what the optimal strategy to get the first factor shift is, and this is literally, you don't go anywhere above Omega times 7. You just keep incrementing it like this, and this gives you enough to gain 200 Ordinal points. And at the beginning it's gonna be slower, but once we have all the factors, it's gonna be faster. So here it is, first factor shift again. We only need 10 Ordinal points, but we still need to get just enough number to infinity. So this feels slow just because of the way, just because it was so much bigger before, and now we're back here, and I think, yeah, we're just gonna go for 110 because that gives me the factor. So now it's times 4, and then we can get this. So now we're already clicking 4 times per second. But it's still manageable, and yeah, now we're clicking very fast. It's enough to get 10,000, which is enough to start doing some of these. So it's the later game is much faster. Unfortunately, the early game is a little bit slower. We're already like half. No, this is just going to be to 100,000. So I'm thinking I can get farther than I actually am. So well, at least here's 100,000, which will allow me to about double my click speed. And then we need to get farther. We need to get to Omega to the 5th times 4 almost. So unfortunately, that's where we are. So it looks like we have reached milestone 10. No, we've reached milestone 12. And so upgrading the second row. Let's see these upgrades while we're waiting. Actually, we're going to be waiting for long because we're literally almost there. So yeah, there it is. 350,000 Ordinal points. Next factor shift. Alright, base 6 already. This is going pretty fast. So it's interesting how the booster is the second prestige layer. So I probably don't even need 110, but I guess it's easy to get that, so that's what I do anyway. And
scared to start in a career as you know nothing?
You can get practical.
And we're already, it's weird, it's just incrementing the number at this point until I actually start playing around with this. I'm just gonna go for 1,000 here because there's really, I barely have to wait to get that 1,000, and this is gonna allow me to get so much. So yeah, we're clicking 300, almost 300 times per second without even trying. Like we're really getting farther in this game. So now this is OP. This is OP. We are clicking so fast. Now we are already. Here's gonna be Omega to the Omega, which gives me a massive amount of ordinal points, and it can be used for the factors and also for this. So yeah, now I don't even need for this. We need E12, which is gonna be doable here. It'll take a little bit of time, but not that much. So I'll just look at these upgrades. So yeah, these it looks like these are just unlock the next mechanics. This is you gain 5 times as many ordinal points. That is OP. I'm gonna need that, and they're literally called OP. Boosters boost tier 1 and 2 automation by 10. So automation, it just says locked. It's only if you're past psi of capital Omega, and we have enough ordinal points to do a factor shift. So we're already down to base 5, which is pretty insane. And I may just go one more base before I end the episode, but that's we're multiplying the automation by 64, which means that look at this. It's gonna be easy to get to 1,000 here, and that means I can do this and 10,000 already. I'm just gonna be clicking max all here because I barely need to do anything. I can just get all this so much. I get this just so easily now, and I can max all here. And unfortunately, what do we need? E21. So that actually may take a little bit of time. I can get some. Actually, I didn't even see that. I just missed an opportunity here. But yeah, now we're going really fast. I'm just gonna look at these. Gain 20 ordinal points per second. That's gonna help with the beginnings. Base is always 5. Well, at least I'm guessing. I have no idea why do these cost like very similar. But maybe seems like you can refund boosters in exchange for your factor shifts. So I mean, I guess that could be pretty powerful, but at this point, I think it's better just to keep doing the builds that I have here. I'm losing my train of thought just because there's all these, like, I'm guessing the base is always 5. I guess that means it's never more than 5, and these numbers are weird. 53. And challenges, I don't think, we need 12 to unlock challenges. And here it is, look, we can get another factor shift, or after infinity, of course. So, base 4, and doesn't this require, E100 ordinal points? So, we still have any, this is gonna be OP once we get this. It's gonna, look at this, we can literally go straight to Omega squared, and Omega cubed is not in much longer. I like that this is literally just incrementing. And already E11, already E13. I'm just gonna click max all because I'm glad there's a max all button. This really helps. I can quickly get to E30, and I can get all this as well. And unfortunately, E100 is gonna take a little while, but it's not gonna be that bad. So this is pretty OP. Just the whole getting the ordinal point, or the each factor is twice as powerful was OP. So hope you enjoyed. Peace out. Hi, Cypress Roos here, back with our Ordinal Markup video, episode 5, I think. And you can see the Ordinal is going crazy because it's base 4 and we're up to like Omega to the Omega squared. So all we have to do really is just get the factor shift because nothing else is gonna change. So now we're base 3 and all we need to do is get to epsilon naught, which is it's interesting how the epsilon naught is the psi of capital Omega. So we're instantly going to go for E10 here, because then I can just max all and max all these, honestly. I can just max everything. I can already get E100 of everything. And, I can see him E200. in seconds. I can get E210, which gives me this, which I guess is useful. It may be a little bit of a grind to the epsilon naught, but it's not. I don't think it's going to be as slow as before. Like, you can see I'm up to omega to the omega squared times 2 plus omega plus 2, and gets me up to E220 when I get this. I don't think that's all that worth it though, so I'm just gonna wait for the psi of capital Omega. So yeah, see in a bit. Okay, we're back again, and we have psi of Omega, which is epsilon naught, which means we're gonna have to do all this over. Yeah, we have to like max everything, and yeah, just spamming these two buttons over and over again. There is apparently tier 2. Your infinity. Oh, okay. That's what the infinity auto buyer does. And it's clicking them. Oh, that's what they do. They're tier 2 automation. I was wondering what these were actually for. So, unfortunately, I think for the next factor boost, I need. What do I need for the next factor boost? It's here, right? It must be. Capital Omega is the capital Omega plus 1. That's gonna take a while. I can't really use the I almost want to use the enter trick for this, but I can't really use the enter trick. And there's no like M key. So yeah, this is annoying that I have to go like farther than where I was before. Yeah, there's no hockey. There's no like I for infinity. Of course. So unfortunately, it's just gonna be me clicking these two buttons until I get all the way to the psi of capital Omega to the capital Omega plus 1, which is, I'm just gonna say, that is huge. That is phi of it's phi of 1, 1, 0 in the extended Veblen notation, which is like another way to notate them. The Veblen notation is not as complicated or as strong as ordinal collapsing functions. Like, ordinal collapsing functions are truly strong. Like, at least we can know that our number is like some ridiculous value that is like past many like renowned Google logical notations. So yeah, there's comfort in that. I sort of want to see where it goes after psi of capital Omega to the capital Omega power, though, because I think because then we have to multiply it by another capital Omega to actually see the production increase, or no, not production increase, to see capital Omega to capital Omega plus 1, and that could take a while. That's like, I'm not really sure, because ordinal collapsing functions are extremely powerful and extremely weird as well. Like, they may look weird because that's how they're so powerful. There's like, other notations can't be as powerful because they're not as complicated as the ordinal collapsing functions. There's a notation called Tarnowski's ordinal notation. This is not used that, but that is the most complicated thing ever, and also the strongest. So yeah, usually the more complicated and erratic it is, the stronger it is. So yeah, and actually, luckily, we do get a psi of capital Omega here. So it looks like all we have to do is just make psi of capital Omega to the capital Omega, and then we have to do that like 3 times. So I'm gonna cut this part out. So yes, see you in a bit. Okay, I'm back after clicking like a lot of times. I think I had to click a total of 648 times, like 324 times on each of these. So yeah, this is enough to get the next factor boost, if I can find it. And it's gonna allow me to get 2 boosters. So I think what I'm supposed to do with this is just get all these. And the next one is 3 boosters, so I may have to sacrifice one of them to get this. But yeah, this is going to be annoying because it's the exact same speed as last run. That's very annoying. There's no speed boost until Psi of capital Omega. So, like, tier 2 automation, I mean, yes, it's this. I have no idea how many times it clicks per second, but it does that. So, I'm going to be able to get more boosters. Maybe I could just, like, get one of them next time, which will allow me to get 1, 1, and 4. And I just have to keep spamming one button, which is far faster than doing it like this. So, yeah, this is going to be another run at the exact same pace as last one. So, yeah, I may use the extra trick for this, but just off camera, because it's annoying to do like this. If it's like taking like an hour long or more than an hour long, it's annoying to do it at the exact same speed. You want a speed boost. So, yeah, see in a bit. Okay, I'm back, and yes, I'm not up to Epsilon, not yet. The thing that I wanted to note is that everything is automated, other than, like, clicking infinity. So, it's not going to be much faster, but I have to do less clicking, which I guess is pretty powerful. I mean, it's not the most overpowered thing. I think I'm just going to need to get 350,000 at once. I mean, I guess it's pretty good, but it's not the greatest, especially when they're using the ordinal points you don't need. Like, you can turn it off, but really this isn't the most useful thing ever. So, yeah, I mean it's something, but it's really not going to speed up at all. So, yeah, just showing you that. Yeah, see in a bit. Okay, I'm back after a while. I've just been idling it, and I'm with these auto buyers. You can see I have gotten very far. Like, this is, I mean, I don't think I ever got, yeah, I didn't get past this orange, and now it's like a moderate orange. Now I'm in bright yellow territory with capital Omega, the capital Omega times 2 plus 1, which in the extended Veblen notation is like phi of 2, 1, 0, I think. So, yeah, or 2, 1, this thing. And, I mean, you can see it's doing one step at a time, but it's been offline for so long that it's built up into this ridiculous ordinal. So, yeah, not only that, I can gain 12 boosters. Hi, Sabertruce here, back with our Ordinal Markup video, episode 6, and, yeah, I've just left off at the end of last episode, and I can gain 12 boosters. So, here we go, we're gonna gain them, resets us, and, yeah, I don't think this costs any boosters. If it does, oh well, yeah, it doesn't cost any boosters, and it unlocks challenges. And there's a bunch of challenges. I'm currently gonna just focus on the upgrades. This seems powerful. It's times 20. Okay. Oh, it's based on your unspent boosters. And this one, I can do either this one or that one. Honestly, but that one I'm gonna export my save. Just because I don't wanna, like, if this goes down to 1 times. Okay, it goes down to 10 times, so that's still good. I think this one's actually more useful because, I mean, yeah, it's already giving me the stuff I need. I'm not sure if I should start a challenge here. Yeah, auto-clicker costs scale a lot worse, but ordinal point multiplier to passive gain is boosted. So, and there's 3 tiers of the challenge completions. That's sort of like eternity challenges in antimatter dimensions. So, auto-clicker costs ordinal markup multiplier to passive gain is boosted. Okay, so here we go. This doesn't cost any boosters, and I don't think. Is it auto? Yeah. Oh, do I already have ordinal? Yeah, I already have ordinal points. I can literally just do a factor shift without even trying. So, yeah, that's interesting. I have no idea how much each auto clicker is gonna cost. Oh yeah, they cost E6. The factors are still. Literally, I think the early game is literally just gonna be waiting, just to increase like the ordinal points. Like this isn't doing much. It's just gonna be that 20 ordinal points per second that's gonna give me the majority of it. So yeah, maybe I should turn off some of these auto buyers while I'm at it with the tier 2 automation. I'm gonna turn off the max all auto buyer, and I can. Oh yeah, I need to reach. Okay, that'll help me gain more ordinal points. And yeah, unfortunately, I can't really do any automation. I mean, I could try the enter trick, but I doubt that's gonna really do much. So it's just gonna be waiting. Unfortunately, there's not much else I can do, just because everything costs so much. So, and I think just waiting for this to get to 10,000 is the best strategy. As much as I would hate it, it's the best one. So, yeah, see in a bit. Okay, it's been a little bit, and I finally have the ordinal points. I'm gonna do another factor shift, and yeah, this is going to be quite a grind, because now I'm gonna need 350,000 and still have no automation. So yes, I don't think it's gonna stop being a grind, like, until I actually can get the first auto clicker. So this may require an overnight run to get, and then it may require another overnight run to get enough for like one auto clicker. And once I can start getting auto clickers, it's gonna be relatively easy to get factor shifts. The problem is, before that, it's gonna be a grind. There's not much I can do. I mean, I guess I can use the enter trick, but even the enter trick doesn't work very well. So yeah, there's no way I'm just gonna be clicking this the whole time. Like that's just not feasible to click this all the way up to like the required amount of ordinal points. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait for a long time. It's gonna take, yeah, very long. I'm gonna calculate 350,000, 35,000. It's gonna take hours, 6 hours. So yeah, see you in a bit. Okay, I've been gone for a while. This is now here, and I'm down to base 6. I'm just gonna see. I'm down to base 6. Like, I've done the factor shift, so we can see the power of having these for the first time. So yeah, it's obviously going to be a lot faster because we have the factors now. It's now literally infinity. I can't believe it just went from E6 to just infinite. So yeah, this challenge is quite a challenge. Even with these factors, it's not going to be terrible getting to E12, but it's not going to be super easy. I mean, we're going to get to E12. I'm just going to do this off camera because I know there's going to be another massive grind to
Rising with each beat of the music is bringing
diamond from gold. Maybe you are something I cannot define. Maybe you are the fallen kind. I lay in bed with violence, the silent side of me. We see where fire starts to breathe. When I would lay in silence, the voice inside of me made me use my mind right. We're gonna burn it down. Burn it down. We're gonna burn it down. Burn it down. I killed it, it's murder. 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 We're gonna burn it down. Burn it down. We're gonna burn it down. Burn it down. I killed it, it's murder. I killed it, it's murder. I killed it, it's murder. I killed it, it's murder.
I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker.